Guys, this is Laguna de Luz and I'm here in my new place that I will show you in a bit. Can I small this down? This is how it works. So yeah, this is like the view that I'm having from this hammock here. I look in this direction. I see the pool. I see the beach. Two people sitting there in front, the surfboards and everything. And I wanted to show you how I actually now made it possible to live like this. Like one of the most important investments that I took is this. Um, this app that I'm using. It's called Ageeon, or it's like a website, and they are on already since October 2023, and open to the public since if I remember right, February or March. I got in mid of May, and now we have mid end of September, so it's 4 months, and now I can live from the investments that are coming back from the money that I put in. So that's just insanely amazing. It's very easy to handle. So I will show you how I'm doing this. I can not like I mean you can sign up, but actually when I post a link down here how you can sign up. This is not financial advice, no investment advice or something. This is what I am doing, what I'm using for making my money work for me and not having to work for money anymore. So I do the login. I have it's working with Gmail, so actually if you want to use it, it's best using Gmail. And logging in, and you can see here my deposits. Like there's like an overview of everything. Here you have the home page where you always get back to the view that I will show you soon. This is the account review. I have everything in English, but also it's possible to change the language here into German, into all kinds of other languages. They're improving daily with their features, but what is really nice, you have your main balance. It says refill balance. So this balance is only for refill in investing funds, and this additional balance is for only for withdrawal and investing funds also. So if you want to withdraw, make sure you put it on the additional balance. I did it somewhere wrong, and it ended up in the main in the main balance, and I had to reinvest my money to get it out. But it's okay. I mean, you always get interest rates. But yeah, this is like the things that I want to show you. And here we have the refill the balance. This is how you top up either USDT, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, and you have to, like, if you wanna up like refill this.
Surprise!
Ooh, popcorn's flowing. Hey, my darling.
Hi.
Hi. We're traveling together for 2 years right now, so we had to find solutions for making money on the way. And now this is paying us the most of our amounts. But also I love to diversify, not being like dependent on one source of money. As these kind of things can, like all kinds of firms on this planet, may not work anymore. There's always a risk to anything. But yeah, I feel this is the best thing on the market right now that I am able to get my hands on. With that little money that I'm having, there are more projects available if you have more money, but if you have not so much money yet, you can still start here with $50. So you could also like refill with Ethereum or Bitcoin. I'm not doing this because it costs a lot of money for the transfer. I put the USDT, that's a cryptocurrency, and I take this USDT to fill, and I can choose the network here, Tron, like the Ethereum network, or the BEP20. The BEP20 I would recommend because it has the lowest fees usually from all kinds of platforms. For example, Binance or what am I using as well? I can show it later in some other videos maybe, because they all sound like the same and I don't want BitGet. I think it's BitGet also has lowest fees on BEP20, sometimes even none. The last days I didn't pay any fees. That was so amazing. So yeah, I'm doing all that on my phone now. That's just so insanely cool that I don't have to have any computer or anything. And yeah, then you can like do the next step. And opa, I put something on my account. Refill. I go to BEP20 and then I click next step. And then you get like the address, you copy the address and then you can fill it into your like either Trust wallet or like non-custodial wallet, MetaMask or whatever. Like MetaMask, I don't know. Yeah, they make Binance. They have the Binance blockchain available also. Like my hair, it's like what's going on with my hair? I leave it like this. I go look a bit crazy today. I was in the water just recently. I still wear my bathing suit, so this is how my lifestyle is. Okay, so you have to upload at least $10 and you can start investing starting with $50. But you can like start like with $10 each, like every 5 days or something, and you put in and then slowly grow your amount. So you go to the exchange or whatever where you have your money and send it here. There are also, if you don't have cryptocurrencies yet, there are exchange platforms that I could also tell you about using, getting the money into the system here. So then you also have this nice reminder here in the notifications that you get all types of notifications. Yesterday, the day before, I think I made a withdrawal of 0.018 Ethereum. That's about $40 right now, $50. So and usually I withdraw this amount directly. You see it here, like all my referral commissions and all of that. So you have these notifications. You can also get like Telegram notifications. You can set it in the settings. I will show it later. This is going to be probably a full review of this video. I'm gonna take everything. They also have a YouTube channel where you have all these things explained in other languages. Probably your language is also there. So they're pretty. The CEO is having meetings with 80 countries every week. Like, what the freak? That's insane. They have 3,000 traders in the network that are doing the profits, and they're trading during the week for our profits, and during the weekend they are trading for the referral system and for the insurance fund. So if money may get lost, they can recover it from that fund. So refill balance, withdraw funds, also very important. Usually I'm investing into Ethereum right now, because then I profit also from when the price is up, and it's supposedly to go up. Now we had kind of a low phase, and usually I'm reinvesting again. And sometimes I have to use the money for, like now as we're traveling, I had to use the money. But usually when the price is low, I reinvest. When the price is high, I take the money out and use it for some kind of other investments I put in other places and all of that stuff. So to diversify my risk and also build like the daily amount that I can withdraw, because I want to have 10 times more money coming in than spending. This is my current goal. And I'm also having a class available, online class for this kind of intention, to make that even like make yourself accountable, knowing what is the manifestation principles for these things. So if you want to join, just click the link below. I have this Living Dreams Tribe link tree where everything is linked. I'm constantly updating all of that information because I'm doing so much, so many things. But yeah, so on the weekends I withdraw everything right now because I use it for traveling. So I don't have anything right now in my additional balance, but usually during the week it accumulates around $500 here right now. So this is kind of a small account. I started with 300, 400 dollars, and then every week, like every month, I put the the money that we receive from my son's dad into this account as well to make it double, and then withdraw. And some of the money that I've withdrawn, some of the money that I used for a living, some like most of it I reinvested. So this is now the withdrawal address if you have Ethereum. And whoa, thank you so much.
There are two more.
Wow, a lot.
No, this one is sweet.
Oh, okay. My son made popcorn. That's amazing. Cool. Hi. Okay. So let's go more in detail. So we're making it more like a normal chat here. Okay. So if you have US dollars because you have invested into an US dollar or USDT depot, then you have the US dollars here, and there's a minimum withdrawal amount with all of these because it costs like the platform, the sender in cryptocurrency always has to pay the fees. So they have a minimum withdrawal amount of $10, and with the Ethereum it's zero. This is like around $30 to $40 that you have to accumulate at least, depending on the price of the Ethereum. If it's low, it's low. If the price is, and now it's rising again, and I'm really like, oh, finally I can use the money without having too bad thoughts about losing anything. The financial plan, when you register, this is very important because you need it every time when you want to withdraw the money. So you have to write it down when you're doing the registration process. They will, at like almost the final step, provide you this 6-digit number, and you have to write it down someplace. And maybe remember, I know mine out of head right now, so because I'm using it every day. Yeah, so this is it. Withdraw and open deposit. Yeah, so these are the 3 deposit models that you could use. Intraday trading, high frequency trading, or market making. Depending on what you select, you see already the percentages that you get per day are vary. It's up to 4.5%. That is insane, actually, per day. That's really good. And depending on what you select here, you get the investment amount either at the end of the period, like intraday trading and market making are these two, where you get the investment amount that you put in at the end after like the period of time that you're selecting, and you can select several periods of time. And with the high frequency trading, you're getting the money every, like, paid out, like the amount that you invested, you get paid out daily in the percentage of the day. So if you select 80 days, like 180 of the whole amount that you invested gets paid out, so you get to this number of 2.8 to 3.4% per day. That's actually varying because they are trading. There are 3,000 traders that are in their network that are trading daily, and they accumulate all the winnings and losses, and can pay out the people that amount, ranging in that in that space. They can promise this to make it actually. So sure, you get better percentages when you leave your money longer, because then they also have the ability, like the ability to cover when they have some kind of loss. They can cover it better, and also, yeah, I mean, you trust them longer. So I usually open up this, but not in Bitcoin. I'm opening up in Ethereum, and you select it down here. Then you can go up again and select this, because this investment amount of 0.11 is around, depending on the price of the Ethereum, between $300 and $500, depending like on the price. But for now, it's like this. So with quite a small amount, I get quite some high percentages, and I get the payout daily. So this is also the difference between these three options. You have like the intraday trading, where you get the payout daily, and the amount get paid out at the end, like the investment amount. Then you have the high frequency trading, where you get both. You get paid out daily, and you get the part of the amount that you invested daily back. So this is why it's quite high percentage. It includes already the payback. And the market making is the strategy where you put your amount in, and you don't get anything until the end of 100 days period. So this is for people who just don't want to worry about anything. They don't want to like reinvest and reinvest and reinvest. They want to just put their money and know for sure at the end, okay, this is what I get. So, and also, this is for people who might have issues in disciplining themselves. Like me, sometimes I'm like starting and spending the money maybe, and I have one of these depots open just to make sure that I'm having at the end money available for like a certain cause at that time, and I have not spent it yet. So this, depending on your strategy, on your desires and wishes, you can design whatever you want here. And also is dependent on the amount of money. Like this you can open already at $200. This you can like the first like the smallest account, like the IT minimal, you can, this is the only depot you can only open one time. All the other ones you can open like infinite amounts of depots. And this is starting at $50 to $500. And if you have more money, you cannot actually open this up. You have to then going into the IT mid depot and leaving it in 24 days. And with these 24 days and 12 days and like all the periods, there has to be like I told already that it is the business days. They are trading for the depots. So these days are the business days, not the calendar days. So if you're putting your money in 12 days, business days, it is actually 16 days of calendar days. 24 is around 30, 31 days in calendar days, and so on and so on. So it's around, usually when I do this strategy of Ethereum, it's around 80 days. That's around actually 104 or 106 calendar days. That's about 3.5 months, where you get your money 2.5 or tripled. That's the amount of money that is possible during that time. Only from, not even, I mean, this is like the normal cycles. If you would put in the money at the end also, like this is like one investment. But if I take that money, because I get the accruals already out daily, like business daily, I can take that money and put it in again and open another depot. So I get actually the benefits of compounding my money as well. So this is why I also open more these kinds of depots, because yeah, I can put in the money again either in this project, either I can use it for spending my daily spendings, or I can put it into different other investment projects that my network is recommending to me, because I'm having quite a network right now with all these people who are like diversifying their portfolio for having more and more opportunities that are working for them. So yeah. Okay, so this is actually, maybe I have to show you how to open this. I mean, you select here Ethereum, and then you have the deposit sum. You put in the amount that you want. If you, because I load up USDT, you have to then change this. Ah, ja, klar. So we're German, by the way. You should see everything here. Expiration day is 10 of January. If I would open now an account or like a depot again, the net profit when you put in 0.11 is 0.3. So if you put in 0.3, 0.4, you already have one Ethereum. One Ethereum right now is $2,500, and you put in maybe like around 560, $600. It's insane how much money you can get within 3.5 months. Like in other places, your money, the bank take your money and do that with your money, but they don't give the money back to you. They just keep it to make their employees have a salary and all of that stuff, and keep paying all the infrastructure that they are using and they are building with your money that you're giving away. And I'm not doing this. Almost no, I'm borrowing the money actually from them right now. I have a minus account for now. I mean, I'm starting to manifesting this also down, but it's more it's better for me to take that money, and the small interest rate they are taking for having a minus account, I consider as it's like nothing compared to what I get here. So, all right, and then you open the deposit. So my deposits right now, I can show I'm always opening up new ones. So like as long like in the moment I have the minimum amount, I open one up if I have the money available and not having to spend it. So it's 80 days. You see how many days left, 70 days left for this. Then you see the average daily profit. It's around $10 to $15 depending on the daily rate of the Ethereum. And you have another one, it's still left 62 days, another one 55 days. This is a higher amount I had available. Here another one. Here's a higher amount that I had available. It's another one. And even more and more and more. There's one that I opened that has finished yet. So, and if you want to have a contract, you can put all your KYC or your know your customers details into, and then you can also download this contract. But as I am not a resident of any country right now, I am kind of a tourist, and as a tourist I do not have to pay taxes for now. So I think this is still going to be like this in the future, and if it changes I will find a way to be free of this, because I don't like this kind of old system trying to get to me and to pay them kind of money for not using any resources. So as a tourist I'm already paying quite well for everything. So yeah, that's the taxes that I'm paying, like tourism taxes. Alright, if you want to open an account and you have put in US dollars, remember we have refilled the balance here with USDT from maybe the Web20 network. And you have this then available in homepage, and in this main balance it will show up here where the 0 is. You have to then switch it before you can open a deposit in Ethereum. you can switch it in exchange, and you have then here the main balance. You have the money here. Maybe when I next time I will show it live, and then I switch it into Ethereum. And there has to be a minimum amount of 100 US dollars to switch to Ethereum, which makes sense because at least you have to have 0.11 like Ethereum, $280, depending on whatever the price is right now, or even more. So I can understand it, but sometimes you have already opened some depots and you're using the money from there. You're not sending it to nowhere. You're just reusing and reinvesting it. Then, if you want to top up like $50, that might not be possible. So you have to consider this, that you have to swap at least the amount of $100. And one time it was really close, 120 cents or something, to make it happen. But yeah, then it gets credit. You get credited this amount of Ethereum. You can see probably right now, if I put here 340, I have at least like the amount. Better you put in a bit more, $10, $20 more, because sometimes you have to pay fees, and then the conversion rate maybe changes because they're adjusting the conversion rate to like the normal price. Sometimes it ranges between like a small amount to the exchanges. But usually, sometimes you even get a better price here than in the exchange you're having. So that's actually really cool. And you pay commission of the exchange. That might be, depending on the network you're sending, maybe you have to consider this, that exchanging here could be more expensive than sending the money if you have it in Ethereum, or you switch it already on your exchange into Ethereum, and you pay maybe $3 in Ethereum for the gas fees for transferring the money there. And if you put already like, let's see, 3,400, it's already a fee of $34 that you would have to pay here. So actually, sometimes it's worthwhile thinking about these things before you're investing and sending your money someplace. So obviously, if you have a high amount of money that you would put in, it's highly recommended to send it directly over the Ethereum network as Ethereum. But then you have to really make sure that refill in the main balance you select the right amount. Like if you want to refill Ethereum, you have to refill here Ethereum. I did that wrong when I started with this platform because I didn't know that, and it was not really explained too well back then. So I wanted to refill Ethereum, but then they exchanged it to US dollars, and I had to exchange again and pay the fee. So that in my case it was not so much, but if you're refilling 5,000 US dollars, and the equivalent in Ethereum to Ethereum, like you see, it's like maybe $70 that you're paying in the commission to the platform. I mean, they are making this money, and they earn this money because they are creating an amazing network of traders and this website, and it's very intuitive and all of that stuff. I think people who create this and make these things available for people like me that have no kind of these resources available, and anyhow, I feel very appreciative about this. So just to make sure that you know that you have to select this here, otherwise it gets it's transferred into US dollar again, and then you have to transfer it again for the commission. So just be sure, and then refill the balance, and then you select Ethereum network and go here and copy this refill address. So, all right. You can do also Bitcoin, but Bitcoin, is for me. If you start slow, like low with a low amount, it's even higher. So it's $400. going on now. They rise the music. Maybe I have to switch a bit the places. For I hope I still have the internet here. It's like we arrived here yesterday after switching from Costa Rica after 6 months of staying there. Visa run out. We're gonna move. So now I'm moving to a different spot here. Going with like here we have the water of the pool. And I would just stand a bit because I cannot sit all the time with my body. All right, hardcore. So what's next? Partners. You have like the person you have registered with. That would be me in that case, Laguna Luz, and you have your invite link here available, and your structure and partner and like personal volume. This is my personal volume. The structure volume. People I've invited are here, and yeah, so people coming also, like the names and all of that, so you can actually get in contact with them as well. So referral history, so you can see what I referred here and how much the people got into. I hope I can like do the names because I don't want people to be seen here. And then history for me is also something valuable here. You see all the withdrawals. You can select the operations is if you want to see something specific: refill balance, withdrawals, opening a deposit, closing a deposit, profit accrual, partner commission, and funds exchange. You can select all of that, or you have just everything here. Then for all the currencies, all the statuses, if it's new and completed. Sometimes I was a bit worried about my money, if it's really getting to me, and it was kind of like I felt it was stuck, but it depends on the time of the day that you're withdrawing. So for me, as I am in a time zone around the world where it's like 6 hours between their time zone that they are using, sometimes I need to wait a bit for the withdrawal to happen. And usually during the working hours they are preceded. So for me, my time, Costa Rica Nicaraguan time, is around 10 in the morning. If I withdraw until 10 in the morning, it gets credited directly in the same moment. If I'm not, I have to wait like maybe 8 hours or so until their work day opens again, and they are then credited. I experienced this is sometimes also not true on the weekends. It might take also longer on the weekends to get into the batch that they are starting to distribute the money again. So usually, officially, it could take up to 48 hours to get the withdrawal, but actually it is sometimes there within like seconds or like maybe minutes. Some minutes, but usually it's there very fast or the next day in the morning. So profit accrual, you see 3%, what that means in Ethereum. You also have the IDs of this. You know when you get credited this amount, and so these are all the withdrawals that I made recently. $5 here and there and this. So promo, I don't know. There's some documents for like going on a fair or something. It's not like my stuff. Documents would be all these contracts that you're having, investment agreements that they are officially providing. Probably is also good to have this first for if you have a company, if you have a company, but also if you have like tax requirements in your country, and to like tell them where the money comes from. Otherwise it's like money laundering and all of that stuff that you don't want in your life. So make sure that you comply with these tax stuff. That's why I'm also on travel, because I don't like to comply with that stuff. So I'm just going and leaving and living like my life with palm trees. And and the other thing is, maybe it might be even more secure to have these contracts if it would be a case of uh, maybe bankruptcy or something of the company, which I don't believe, because it's like one of the really coolest projects that I'm seeing. Also, the people in the network are really good, that are like really hard, like good, just generally good people. So I feel it. I feel it in the chat. You can go in the chat. There's a German chat group, and probably there are other German, like other language chat groups all over the world. I heard of Italian, Portuguese, because sometimes like our leader is switching between languages, and then he keeps forgetting to switch off, and like the message turns out to be in Portuguese or Italian or something. So he's kind of omnipresent with all the Ageeon people around the world. And yeah, that's also a nice feeling to know that there are like all around the world people who are investing their money in safe spaces. So documents, yeah, okay. For getting the money out, yeah, if you have an agreement with them, maybe it's easier to get the money in case of really something happens to the money. So live trading, this is probably not visible anymore because now I have no internet in this place, so I have to go back to the internet. Okay, this is accumulated the amounts of all the is this coming back now, Wi-Fi? I hope so. It's accumulated all the amounts of all the traders that are trading for the company. This is how I see this chart, and it's like you can see like the last 5 hours how they were trading. And this is quite small amounts, I think, because I heard that they are using a bot on the weekends for doing the profits, and not like all the traders they have like weekend. They are not supposed to work, because also they are trading in all kinds of exchanges in the forex market, in the market that are closed in like in the weekends. So that's also why. So some surf blades in the back. I want to surf. My board has to be repaired, and then I can go surfing. Amazing. So that are the trades from today. Yeah, so as this is live trading, as there is not much to see right now. Where do I want to go? I go back. Haha. Okay, settings. This is also important. Like an important part to set up everything. Like username. Take something that could be like you can do your real name. I don't like to offer too much information about myself if I don't have to. So, and this is like the phone number that I'm using for this place, but this is like one of my travel numbers, so that's actually not really active. Just to activate the account, with which I am not having to pay 2% of withdrawal fees when you activate your telephone number. Actually, you can also do the KYC. That would also get away this 2% fee, but that you don't have to. And if I don't have to provide my personal information, I will not do it on purpose. So there's security. You can change your password. You can activate two-factor verification with the Google Authenticator, which I would recommend. Then there is the wallet addresses that you're using for withdrawal. I would recommend putting at least the USDT on BEP20, because it's like saving the company money if you use the one that is the least expensive. I also have this set up first, the TRC20, because when I started this, I only knew this kind of network, and I knew that all my accounts had it, and I had other projects where I used this network, so my money was there, and now I cannot really erase this one, so I have to talk to support someone. I can maybe update it, but I cannot like just delete it yet. So, but there are plenty of other options. I took my Ethereum address here. If you have an Ethereum depot, it's highly recommended to do this, because then you save the exchange fee. exchanging back to another thing. And then you have the verification. I have my email here, my phone number that I got registered here, and you could do the KYC, which I did not do yet, and I'm always on the search for things that I don't have to use this. Yeah, then you have logout, which is also important, is the ticket support that I used in the beginning, because my email address was not a Gmail address, and then the one-time passcode for changing actually this wallet settings were not possible to do. And I always recommend setting up first the withdrawal addresses and make them work, that they're really working, that they're really in the system, and that everything works fine. And yeah, this is the group actually from Ageeon. I like the German group in Telegram, that they're like, we're sending each other our locations, and that we're laying at the beach in Spain, that we're laying at the beach in Côte d'Azur, that we're laying in the beach in Nicaragua, and like all the people seem to be like, okay, living the lifestyle already. It's insane, like how much money these people make that have more money than me. I have to build up from like the scratch, but actually this is possible with this. And yeah, so I highly motivate, at least get $300 going and start with the first depo, and then reinvest this, and then reinvest it and grow it and grow it. And all the times when you get a hold of money that is spare, just put it in. And this is what I did. There's again no financial advice here or something. This is how I did it, and this is how I got growing within 4 months. This amount, you saw my amount, like 3,600 or something. I grew that from the scratch with $400 in the beginning, and daily, like no, monthly 300 to $350, and the accruals that is coming. So that's amazing, huh? Okay, so anything more? I think it's done. It's enough for now. And yeah, if you need something, like the referral link is down in the description for sure. You are going to support our travels, our projects, that we are going to serve Mother Earth with a lot of beautiful projects in the future, creating beach communities like this here, buying places, upgrading these places, and all of that stuff. This is what I want to do, what I know is supporting me, also recording my songs that I'm writing for this beautiful earth and being. And yeah, so this all you support with just putting your money in the same accounts like we are doing, for growing your money and our money. And yeah, I have several other projects that are also the same kind of business wise. There are also a lot of private projects that I'm doing that are also insanely amazing. So see you.